Touchdown, Boise State!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
UNLV, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running into the open space. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On his way from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
UNLV, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rebels offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Has to get there to move the sticks. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Royer. He's got his man, makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the... And that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
Brings up second down.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
UNLV 0.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Breaks the tackle and runs through another guy. The 10. Touchdown Broncos. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Colorado State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Buying some time.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's
going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Vegas. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Creates a little space.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Madsen. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
UNLV 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll start this drive firing. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. The Rebels will punt this one away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Going deep. It's caught downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UNLV 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, better look out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Finds his target down the middle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They go to the draw, fighting off the defender. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Off play action. The short hands. It's Marshall. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Terry. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Botiford. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Nakua. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker. It's Lions. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Got him downfield. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Madsen. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terry. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Broncos are on the move. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaking up.
UNLV 7.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They want to run it left here. He's in open space downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Spangler. Fires to the middle. And his first throw here is incomplete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rebels offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's got room. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Plows through the defense. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll go to the counter play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Just let him a little too far. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense, he's knocked down immediately. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Spangler. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Going to the running game. Got room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.